Boy, mateys. Trying to hide that. Yeah, I don't know where this shadow's coming from. Yes, I do. Give me a second. I think I can get rid of that shadow. Maybe. Of course, then I'll probably be in the sun. That's all right. I love the sun. But you knew that. We have a good connection. We have full battery. We have full signal. We have 5G. We're doing really good. Now we only have 4G, at least on the phone. I checked a little while ago. I think it was 80 something. I'm trying to remember. All right, that's tomorrow. Yeah. An hour ago, it was 85. And tomorrow, 40% chance of showers, going to be in the 70s. I sure hope it doesn't rain. I still have a lot to do. Well, not a lot, but I got like a good 3 hours of mine trimming to do at the pond. I'd like to get it done off my list. Speaking of lists, okay. Not quite 100% prepared, but not doing too bad. There is Todd Johnston. Welcome aboard, Todd. Boy, that breeze is not going to be very helpful. You never know. It might just work. All right. It may help us. Present and accounted for. All right. I just put out a video concerning the pond out in Casanova. It just loaded finally. I mean, I should have probably came here and let it load because it just loaded. Zip. It was like 26 minutes, but when I got in range of this tower, it was done, just like that. I wish I had a signal like that at the cottage, but I don't, so oh well. That's the way it is. Actually, in some ways, it's more fun, really, to have to go out. Thank you, Todd. And find a place to do a live. Now, I'm back at the Sportsplex in Sparta. There's no way I can go by the concession stand where those tables are. The concession stand is not open, but there's a lot of activity going on here. A couple boys just ran in. Okay, I am too. Boys playing hide and seek. Little one kid, I looked at him, he says, "We're hiding from people." Well, okay, me too. Anyway, at the Sportsplex, I don't know if you can see behind me. I am off to the east side of the Sportsplex. I'm not going to put you in the sunlight. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm back, I think. Oh, no. What is that? I have no idea. Doing redneck things off grid. I must have accidentally hit a button. Anyways, I'm trying to show you. The parking lot is like basically full. Guys are working over there building another court or something. A lot of people arriving. I think there's, I don't know if it's a softball game or a t-ball game. I think it's softball. Yeah, it's not t-ball. It's got to be softball. But, you know, little league, if you will. And there's like 2 or 3 soccer games going on. So I believe I'm not going to get too bothered over here in this corner. You know, I got as close to the southeast corner as I could because I felt like it would be quieter here. Down by the soccer fields, they're just definitely yelling. About the only noise I have going on right now is the tractor. And I'm guessing those guys are going to be down here pretty soon. KT Spirit 1's here. Welcome aboard. Hope you might be able to enjoy this and have a chance to win a $5 scratch off. We'll be doing that. The only thing I did not bring is scissors. But we'll be all right. But what I'm doing to actually save, I'm going to be reusing. Like right now, I've got Todd's winner from way back on the 3rd of August. But this is only the 3rd drawing. But Todd was in. We were in the B words, and he came up with bad to the bone, which is a B word. We're doing the cliches. And you can get entered if you come up with a cliche or a saying that has emphasis on a B word in that cliche or saying, you will get entered. And we're still on the letter B. I think we're going to get out of the letter B. If I don't drag my feet, we should be out of the letter B after next week. Sue is here. Welcome aboard. Alabama doesn't allow any lottery. Folks have to cross the state line. Okay, then in your case, I will not be sending you your winning ticket. I'll scratch it off for you, and if it's a chunk of money, we'll split it. I'll pay the taxes, and whatever's left over, we'll 50-50 it. You could make $50. Actually, anything under a couple hundred, you get it all. But if we jump up into 1,000, 2,000 or more, that's the way it's going to be. I'll pay the taxes and then split the difference once I get paid. A busy bee always stays close to the hive. All right, I got your slip right in my hand. And bada boom, bada bing. All right, got 2 entries to do real quick here. I don't have to write your name, but then I'm going to do busy bee. A busy bee. Where'd it go? There it is. A busy bee. Today's date. August 24. A busy bee always stays close to the hive. Made that up. To the hive. All right. It's awful windy. So I got to be... I'm going to set it under this board for a couple minutes while I do Susan's. And I need to kind of find Susan or make a new one. All right. What I'm doing is I'm reusing. See, you find one with your name. That's Ford Man's. He's not here yet. This is Where Are We Staying? That was last week. He was the winner last week. Didn't win anything more than the opportunity for me scratching off the ticket. I know you haven't won one before, but I've saved all of the slips. I even have 2 slips with Todd's name on. I probably have 2 with yours as well. Let me see if I can find it. That's Timmy Ray. Let's see. All right. Now, if you go and show more, you'll see that I listed Todd. He was the very first to win something here. Well, a chance. Devil Dog, BRB. Okay, I forgot. He was here a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. Let's hope the wind doesn't blow these away. And there is Cincy Plasmatech. Jeff. Okay. Let me look here. Sue's will probably be the last one I pick up, right? So much for recycling. I could have made a new one by now. Scrapman band. Alright, I gotta shove these under something. I'm gonna put them under the phone for right this second. There. And whose is this one? This one is James Catney's. Okay. I think you are going to be the last one, Sue. There's 3 left in here. This is Vicky's. Victoria May Wallace. She wasn't here last week, so that one's from the 3rd. Well, come on. I'm very filthy dirty today. I did that line trimming, which made me dirty, and I did painting today, which made me dirty. And I need a shower. And I feel like the bugs are bugging me. I do have long pants on, so I haven't had time to change back into shorts. But I'm sitting by Papa Drew's. I am sitting by Sandburrs. This got to be yours, Sue. And it's not. It's Linda Barker's. Haven't you had an entry, Sue? You're going to have one now. Susan. Lucky Dog. Productions. Moderator. And you said bada boom, bada bing. Yes, bada boom, bada bing. So, today is August 24, 2022. I am folding up yours into a little tiny square. But actually, I'm only folding it 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm folding it 4 times. It ends up being approximately 1 inch by 1 inch. Some are just a little slightly bigger. So, in the pot it goes. Now we got to fold up Todd's. Oh, and in the pot it will go. Okay. 2 in the pot. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Okay, we got a few people in the house that aren't saying anything. That's okay. They'll think of something. And then they'll be entered. All right. It's not really story time, but here's what we're working on, KT Spirit. Why do we say it? And then about the cliches, expressions, things like that. Now, to get entered for the drawing for a $5 cash word ticket, you have to come up with something that has to do with the letter B, hasn't been used before, and isn't in the book. So, I'm just saying. We left off last week with bombast. A bombast is a ranting speech, and is a ranting speech. It's said to be full of bombast. The soft down of the cotton plant is called bombast, and this was much used in the 16th century for padding clothes. From this, padded speeches came to be called bombast. Okay, a bone to pick. Thank you, Ford man. Yes, say one or guess the end of one. You don't have to guess a saying. You have to come up with your own saying that has the letter B in it. And if it's not in the book, and we haven't used it before because somebody else came up with the same thing, like maybe you would come up with a busy bee, but that'd be too close to Todd's. So I wouldn't use that. And if you say it's so good your tongue will slap your brain, uh, you can't use that one because that was Kenny's from a couple weeks ago. And he didn't even know it because Todd put it in for him. Anyway, a bone to pick. Why does a person wishing to speak seriously say, I have a bone to pick with you? Two men picking over a single bone will bend their heads over closer and closer and closer together. Two men who are engrossed in a serious discussion or conversation do the same thing. And I've seen this happen. In addition, if the two are disputing a point, they may growl at each other. Like two dogs fighting over a bone. I've seen people do that. I think I may have even done it myself, arguing a point. I was never in debate class in high school, but I probably should have been. All right, a beaver is bigger than a fish. Oh, yeah? You're kidding me. I always thought there was this fish you couldn't find unless you look. Nah, shut up, Jack. All right. Now, I have your name already on a slip. By the way, welcome aboard, James. I know I have your name already on a slip. Yep. And it's long enough that I can do it. I put this date and what you said. So, August 24. And you said, yeah. Okay, I got to put one in for KT Spirit because I know that's not in the book and nobody said it before. Beaver is bigger than a fish. Bigger than a fish. Okay, see how easy that was? I didn't have to spend hardly any time. As the show gets bigger, I'm probably going to need Sonia, Blue-Eyed Cherokee Princess, or somebody to assist me. Okay, you're in the pot, James. Okay, we got any more? Yeah, KT Spirit. Now, KT Spirit hasn't been in here before for an entry. KT Spirit 1. And it's August 24th. And it's, if you can't run with a big dog, stay on the porch. I've used that so many times. With the big dogs. Big dogs. Emphasize big. Stay on the porch. All right. Now, this is kind of funny. Somebody else says it's going to have to be, we've got big and we got bigger. I guess you could say we have big dogs. But if we get any more that are big, with the word big or bigger, I'll have to disqualify it because we already got big and bigger as words. Okay, you're in the pot there. Sue, do you want me to put you in with swordfish are pretty big? I think you can come up with something else. Or say swordfish are pretty big when we get to the S's. Oh. It's all country, Todd Johnston, my neighbor. Yeah, that's true. Now, please, somebody, moderators, somebody, did I miss anyone so far? Okay, there's Ford Man. He came in. Thank you for sharing us out there, Todd. Okay, how come? Oh, new comments. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Okay, all right. Depends on the beaver, what Walmart you're in. I haven't had a chance to get back to Walmart this week. I wanted to see if I could, catch some RVers at Walmart on Alpine Avenue. All right, next one is bone up. Where did students get the expression bone up, meaning to study for an examination? By the way, our drawing is going to be at 6:45. So if you got something you want to put in, you can only enter once. Come up with it. Where did students get the expression bone up, meaning to study for examinations? You're going to like this one. This is educational. All right. From the publishing firm named Bone, Bohn, which first published the Trots. Now that I don't know. So like the Backhouse Trots. Anyways, which helped the students pass their Greek and Latin courses. Though the students called it Bon, Bohn, up at first, the term was soon changed to bone up because of the obvious pun on bonehead. And that's a little of a stretch for me, but I can get the bone up, Okay, any entries? Nope. Okay. Bones. Why is the doctor on Star Trek named Bones? No. Why are dice called bones? Dice are called bones because in play they are rattled together and they sound like castanets. And castanets were once made of bones. See how easy that was? See, the tractor's gone. But, oh wait, they're still working down there. I hear the pipes rattling. They're building a chain link fence or something. All right. Boogie Woogie or Boogie Woogie. I say Boogie Woogie, but that's because of the song. Don't try to lay no boogie woogie. I'm the king of the rock and roll. Yeah. Anyway, what is the origin of the term boogie woogie? A boogie is a bogey, a hobgoblin, or anything magic. Witches, goblins, and other boogies, they dance to weird, disquieting music. So music with something of the beat of a tom-tom in the bass section is boogie music. Woogie is just a ricochet of boogie. Don't try to lay no boogie woogie, I'm the king. Okay, we learned something there. Bookie. How did the bookie get that name? A bookie, also called a bookmaker, carries around at all times a book in which he puts down the bets you have placed with him. I knew that. Oh, Bolo Up is here. Welcome aboard. Your name would qualify you to be in the drawing. Would you like to be in the drawing for $5? A $5 ticket, rather. You stick around, you never know. You might win more than $5. Up to you if you want me to put you in the thing. With Bolo Up, your actual channel name. That would qualify. All right. Boondoggle. Where did the word boondoggle originate? I think I knew this one. By the way, I have not read ahead on these. I will say that I've skimmed the book a few times a year ago or more. It happened to be sitting in the bathroom. There's a B word. Anyway, welcome aboard, Bolo Up, by the way. Oh, by the way, Bolo Up, by the way. Yeah. It's the word boondoggle originated among the Boy Scouts. Were you in Boy Scouts, Bolo Up? I know you always said you were scouting for boys, and then you found one. Anyway, a teasing. The braided leather lanyard worn by Boy Scouts has no real purpose. It was named a boondoggle by Robert H. Link of Rochester, possibly after Daniel Boone, and joggle. During the Depression of the 1930s, the name of this useless piece of equipment was transferred to the innumerable useless tasks performed by men employed on make-work projects of the federal government. Now, I remember my dad said he worked for the WPA during the Depression, which was, I forget what the actual name, WPA was work something association or I don't know, agreement. I don't know. Can't remember what WPA stood for. However, my dad said it stood for We Putter Around. This is, one day we'd carry rocks from one side of the road to the other, then the next day we'd take them on back. Really? He said, yeah, weird shit like that. So, KT Spirit's not right here, and he's in the back 40. Let's see. I think you're already entered, right? Yeah, we have you entered. So, back 40, not yours. You can't use it. Oh, but that's a good one. Sandra Robinson's here. Welcome aboard, Lassie. I think you were here last week, so you kind of know what the rules are. If you come up with something with a B, cliche, or an expression, why do we say it type of thing, and it has a B word in it, and it's not been used before, you can't use big or bigger anymore. That's out. But anyways, for today, it has to be with a B. Probably next week, same thing. But then you get entered into it. A drawing for the $5 cash word ticket. And then I'll either mail it to you or, pretty much if you're not in Michigan, you probably want me to scratch it off for you and split all that big money with you. If it's under $200, I send it to you. If it's over 200, then we're going to go through splitting it. If it really gets up there, wait a minute. Yeah, if it really gets up there like 1,000, 2,000, well, I'll pay the taxes on it and then split the net after taxes. Seems fair. It's my game. I can make up the rules, but not as I go along. And I should put the rules in Show More. I thought about that, and I still haven't done it. But I did put in Show More who has won so far. On the 3rd of August, Todd Johnston won. He didn't win anything when we scratched it off, but it was fun. And then last week, Kevin, which is Where RV Staying, he won. He didn't win anything more, but it was still fun doing it. Ain't that the beast? You're doing good. Doing good with those bees. All right. Bootlegger. Why is a bootlegger called that? It has long been against the law to sell liquor to Indians, especially on their reservations. However, in the days when men wore high boots, it was easy to smuggle in a flat pint or a quart to the Indians by slipping it into the leg of the boot. Therefore, bootlegger. I never knew that. All right, moving on. Born to the Purple. I never heard this one, knew this one, don't know. Born to the Purple. What is the origin of the expression born to the purple? Might not know. Anyway, the phrase does not refer to the purple robes worn by royalty, but to a special lying-in room designed by a Byzantine empress. The room was lined with porphyry. Wow, I can't pronounce this. Porphyry. Some kind of a purple stone. Now, see, I would have said amethyst, but no, it's porphyry. Porphyry. I don't know. As a purple stone, this was the first color the children of the empress cast their eyes on upon their birth. Born to be purple. Born to be wild. Wait, we're not in the W's. Okay, never mind. I think someone used Born to be Wild. Was it Carl or somebody? Yeah, it was something about royalty. Good thinking. All right, boss. Hey, man. Hey, boss. How did the boss get his name? From the fact that at one time he had complete authority over his workers and could thrash them at will. Boss comes from the Old High German Bosan, which means to beat. I like that one saying. The beatings will continue until morale improves around here. Royal purple was expensive, yeah. Broke. Well, you know what? There you go, Sandra. Broke. Let's see if it's in here. I don't think so. B-R-O-K-E. B-R-O. B-R-O. It's not in here. You have an entry. And you are a newbie. So, scratch this off. Sandra Robinson. And I'll highlight the word broke. I am broke. I'll just highlight that. So we're not going with truth. Todd likes to saying piss poor. We'll get to that one of these days. He's anxious for us to get to that. Oh boy, I almost lost some of these that were from previous weeks, but they're big enough that I can put the new thing on and use it as an entry a little faster. All right, I'm broke. Highlighted that, and it's August 24, 2022. Fold you up. The red solo cup. I fold you up. No. I fill you up. All right. It's being folded into like an inch square little piece of paper. And it's going in a coffee can. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're number 5. Like as said, when we get to about quarter to about 15 minutes from now, we'll be drawing it. Ronald S.I. 1962. Long time no see. Blessings back to you from Michigan. Fantastic. Welcome aboard. I'll just try to quick explain it to you, Ronald. We are in the letter B's now because this is in alphabetic. And we're doing cliches. Why do we say it? And I got a little game going on here where you can win a $5 cash word. And we'll scratch it off online if that's what you want. Otherwise, I'll send it to you, whatever you want. But you have a chance to win a $5 scratch off ticket. And we can scratch it off right here. And then if you win, you get the money. Up to a certain amount. Let's say you win 200. Well, I'll split it with you one way or another. Yeah, 200. I'll probably just send it to you. But above 200. Let's say you get 1,000 or 2,000. And I got to put these rules in somewhere. I haven't done that yet, but so far so good. Pouring piss out of a boot as a bee. Yeah, that's a good one. That seems like it would be useful. That way you've got piss in your boot. Wasn't there a cat food that was made that? Piss in boots? Oh, wait, that was Puss in Boots. All right. Boy, Todd, you've gone up in rank. How many times a day can we guess? Once. And we're only on Wednesdays for basically an hour, so you got like 45 minutes. And it's not a guess. It's you put in an entry, and we randomly draw. It's different than the Saturday live streams where you're trying to figure out who's that channel. Guess the channel. So this is different. This is actually, in some ways, a lot more fair. It evens the playing field when you don't have to try to figure out who is that channel he keeps talking about. I don't know. They're both fun to me. Somebody says, you like to talk, don't you? Yeah, I guess so. If I could be in this contest, my first entry would be bullshit. All right, I like to bullshit. No, I like more. If you see me talking to myself, it's because I'm trying to have an intelligent conversation with someone. Just kidding. Okay, we did boss. Border. Whoa. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Why is a boudoir called that? Because it is a room to which a lady may retire to sulk and pout. I didn't make that up. It's in the book. The term comes from the French, bouder, meaning to pout or sulk. The first boudoirs were those of the mistress of Louis XV of France. Boy, they did Louis XV. I had to think about it. Roman numerals. A boudoir. You know what I thought a boudoir was? I thought it was a bedroom. Huh. I guess it's just a she shed, or she shack, or a she shall, blah, 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 a boudoir. I did not know that. I'll try to remember it. Did we guess the feature channel on Saturday? No. It was 4 days ago. Nope. The featured channel as of 4 days ago has not been guessed. I will give you a hint, though. If we were in the letter C's, all right. Bowdlerize. I don't know this one. I never heard it, but I like it already. Todd's shouting at Sue. Bowdlerize. Bowdlerize. What is the origin of that term? Dr. Thomas Bowdler edited an edition of Shakespeare, removing from it those expressions which cannot, with propriety, be read aloud in the family. This sounds like bullshit to me. From this we get the term Bowdlerize and the meaning to emasculate by over-editing. Wait a minute, how do you emasculate? Why does it have to be masculine? That don't make sense. Why can't you just leave Shakespeare alone? Leave it to how he originally published it. book on Jack to win. Huh? Okay, you're in, Ronald. Let me pause for a minute. Our next word is going to be boycott, remind me. Okay, we got 5 more minutes of entries. And I need a blank slip of paper. Sort of got one. Ronald. SI 1962. Book on Jack to win. See, I know we don't have that expression in the book, and no one else has used it before, so you are in the game, Ronald. August 24, 2022, folded up in about an inch square little piece of paper. And we'll throw it in the pot. So far we got like 6 entries. That is a clue, Sue. When we get to the letter C on this game, I'll bring it up on Saturday. Don't worry. It would not be fair for the people who don't come on Saturdays. You got a little bit of an advantage that you were looking for, no matter what. Whoa. Somebody threw something in the dumpster and slammed the lid down or let it fall. Yikes. All right. We got time for at least 1 or 2 more. Boycott. That's where we left off. How did the word boycott get its present meaning? Okay. The name and its meaning comes from the first victim of the practice. In 1880, Lord, you ever notice that? Lord Ernie, it's spelled E-R-N-E, an absentee Irish landlord, employed as his agent at Lough Mask in Connemara, a certain Captain Boycott. Boycott as such unreasonable rentals from the tenants that they refused to pay anything at all. The Irish Land League adopted the practice and began using the phrase, let's boycott him, meaning, let's do it to him as we did to Captain Boycott. Now that's kind of interesting. By gosh. Brand new. Why do we use brand new to mean very new? Yes, you are, Sue. Always look for those advantages. That's an A word. Formerly, the use of brand new was limited to things made of metal. You know, something that a magnet sticks to. Let's see. I don't want to stick it to my computer. It won't stick to the aluminum table I got here, and it won't stick to the plastic chair, but it will stick to steel. Therefore, that's why Serendipity has it on its bumper. Magnets are a scrapper's first and best tool. Brand is an old Anglo-Saxon word which means burn. So a horseshoe, a plowshare, or sword just forged was said to be brand new, that is, fresh from the fire. The term was later applied, to all new things. All right, I'm going to shut the book a second and just, okay, brand new. Next week we start out with brass hat. Cool. I like brass stuff. You probably knew that. Love the word serendipity. Well, you know what? Bolo up. Serendipity is a reason for me to have gratitude because of synchronicity. You know when you focus on something really a lot, it comes true. In my case, synchronicity, the school bus, motorhome, that's why I named her what I named her, because I had focused so much. I actually knew I was going to name her that before I ever found a school bus, motorhome, whatever. It could have been, a short bus. It could have been a actual manufactured motorhome, or it could have been a van with a tall roof. That's important to me. And so Synchronicity is the name of the bus, and Serendipity happens to be the name of this truck I'm still driving, because that kind of goes along with synchronicity. Synchronicity is kind of like things happen in the order that they happen, and they're all kind of good. I mean, there can be bad synchronicities. And then serendipity kind of leans more towards positive things. So I try to keep the names of all my vehicles and trailers similar, but I may run out of words. The little trailer is Scotty. The big trailer is Beth Boxy Lady, because it's a box trailer. At one time, the S10 was named Bessie, but then it got changed. And I'm starting to forget. All right, Ronald. Yep, okay. Brand new is redundant. It is in a good respect. I understand what you're saying there. Brand new. I mean, I can make my own interpretation for that, and so can you. The movie with John Cusack, Serendipity. The book in that movie is awesome. I'm going to have to look that one up. There is a movie out there called Synchronicity. Then there's a song, Synchronicity. Yeah, it all plays in together. I'll have to look that movie up, though. I was not aware of the movie named Serendipity with John. All right, we are at 6:47. Where is the lid to this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 6 entries. So entries are now closed. Before I draw one, Sue, was there anybody else I missed? Sounds like dice, castanets. All right, I'm not going to look. And I am drawing. We have whoever wins, we got 10 minutes to scratch it off, or you tell me if you want me to send it to you. Okay. Close the lid so they don't blow away. And we have, if you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch. It's KT Spirit 1. That's this week's winner. So, what would you like? Would you like me to send it to you to Alabama? You just want to scratch it and decide afterwards. Just shove it up my butt. That's a B word. Because it's a loser. Loser. Or if it is a winner, you'll be sending me your address. And here it is. Catchword times 5. That means you can multiply your winnings sometimes in the bonus box anywhere from 1 to 5 times. It's kind of rare, but it does happen. Got a nice dime to scratch these letters. There's that ink pen I was looking for. Okay, there are 20 letters and 2 puzzles. And as we go along, I'll explain how that works. So here we go, KT Spirit. First letter out of 20 is an O. O's are usually pretty popular. It's a good vowel. We have an O in amigo, and it's a cross letter with vendor. There's an O in enclose. There's an O in octave. And it happens to be a cross letter with Kalamazoo. Direct to you from Kalamazoo. And that used to be where our state hospital was. State hospital meaning, that's where you're headed. Yeah, it was an institution for those with mental challenges and the certifiably insane homicidal maniacs. All right. Any more O's? Yes. Mop and do, or duo and mop. And that's a cross letter. Firewood. And that's a cross letter with pistachio. How about that? That's a word I've never seen in a crossword. At least not a cash word, whatever. And there's two O's in firewood, so I got that. And there's an O in loud. So I'll just quick show you. Boy, the light's pretty much cooperating tonight. All right, next letter is an X. Usually not too many X's. But we'll look. We see a Z. There's a few letters in the alphabet there. A lot of times you don't get any. Z's are one of them. Sometimes you don't get any. X's are another one. But there is an X. No excuse not to have one. Oh, wait, the word is excuse. Any other X's? No. Now, as I go along, sometimes I'll find things that I've missed. And we do a double check at the end. No clue what I'm doing. I'm scratching off your ticket. We're doing it live. Don't say we never did anything together, because we did. We are. Y. There's a Y in the word type. That's a bonus word, potentially a $20 winner or more. Any more Y's? I think some of the games are over with already. What is that? 45 minutes and the games are over? Maybe it's T-ball. My neighbor's building a professional tennis court. I have a funny feeling that pickleball is coming to Camp Lake. All right. That was it for Y's. Fourth letter is an H. For haha. Yeah. Let's see. Thought I saw H as I was cruising through for the other letters. Yes, share has an H. Pistachio. And that looks like it's it for the H's. Fifth letter is a U. I have to go to the grocery store after we're done here. Holly made a list. Okay, U is in suit. U is in dual. D-U-O, dual. So we got the U and the O. Just need the D to spell that word. Sometimes the short words are a blessing. Excuse has a U. Menu has a U. That's a bonus word. And it's a crossword with mercurial. Now there's a word you don't see very often either. Mercurial. Any more U's? Yes, loud. Okay. Letter number 6 is a V, like in Victoria. Yeah, at least have some broth. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Still waiting. V. Vendor. Raven. That's a bonus word, $50. Octave. These guys talking about scratch offs. Heard the word $1,000. Any more V's? I don't see it. Next letter is F. We know we have an F in firewood. We'll see if there's any others. Finesse. That's another word I haven't seen on a cast word or crossword. No mac and cheese. No, not getting mac and cheese. She wants 4 cream of mushroom, 4 green bean, 4 cream of chicken, talking cans, and a couple waters, her distilled water for her machines, and green grapes, a bag of green grapes. And there's one more thing. Oh, dinner rolls. She likes those sweet dinner rolls. Okay, we're done with F for, oh wait, no, we're not done with F. Firewood. We got to scratch that one off. And as you know, that's a cross letter with mercurial. That's not mercurial, it's merciful. Sometimes when I read down, I don't do it right. Somebody's got a nice sounding bite. The next letter is a W. There is a W in Wayne. Synchronicity is a Wayne body. There's Dave. Aloha. Welcome aboard, Dave. That's the Midwest Picker. If you guys are into eBay, want to learn eBay maybe, or get tips on eBay, or laugh your ass off, or both, visit Midwest Picker. Sue, can you throw Dave's link up again? Thank you. All right, we're looking for W's. We're scratching a ticket for KT Spirit 1, Dave. He was randomly drawn. Firewood, okay. And I think that's it for W's for now. We'll still do a double check. The next letter is a K for KT Spirit 1. K is in Kalamazoo. Nope, that was it. That was the only K. It was in Kalamazoo. Yeah, crazy true stories. Definitely crazy true stories. You know what? I've been thinking of starting my own series with that too, because I definitely have some. And if I don't, I'll make them up. All right. An E. Letter E. Good vowel to have. We have an E in type. We have 2 E's in the word C. We have an E. We have lots of E's. Prestige has 2 E's. Vendor has 1 E. Absent 1 E. Lime and entrance. Entrance has a couple E's. Rise. Raven. Octave. And there's a W that I missed. in law. And Wayne, of course, has an E there. All right. Grapes. Did I mention that the body on the bus is a Wayne? Yeah, I think I did. An ace has an E. Aid and merciful. It's a cross letter. Date. Cross letter with share. Excuse. And we have a cross letter with legend, which is also a cross letter with firewood. Menu has an E, excuse me. And idle has an E. I don't know why I got the belches. I haven't even taken a sip of pop, but I need to. Belch. That felt good. Nah, that's how this thing. Okay, I got a pop up. Mark Stone. All right. An R. R. Prestige has an R. Usually there's quite a few R's. Entrance, Raven, Sir, grapes. Wow, we're just talking about grapes. See, there's synchronicity. You know what? This morning, I had a dream. You know how you get those weird dreams? And somebody was saying to me that this is your destiny. And I was just right on that verge of waking up. I remember that. This is your destiny. And basically, I woke up, went to the bathroom, made coffee, come back, and my phone went beep. And I looked. Destiny wants to be friends with you on Facebook. What? I'm serious. One of those synchronicity things. And no, I didn't answer it. I got so many Facebook. Huh. It's nuts. And I got a friend request from Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee Princess. I'm already on Facebook with her, so I know that she's gotten hacked or somebody's trying to use her Facebook thing. That happens way too many times. I made pumpkin rolls. It's not even Thanksgiving or Halloween yet. Pumpkin rolls. Sounds good. I'm doing this when I'm hungry. All right, R, and then I got to go grocery shopping when I'm hungry. Not a good idea. We're still doing R. Any more R's? Yep, share. Merciful. Firewood. Boy, we're going to spell that eventually, I think. We have an I and a D needed to spell firewood. That is it for R's, it looks like. Next letter is a J. J's aren't that popular. Let me get rid of this pop-up. Awesome. That's very cool. Todd, you start doing videos. And guess who's aboard? Ahoy, Lily. Welcome aboard, Lassie. Everyone guess who? Give Lily, Gypsy Child, a warm welcome. Thank you for being aboard. Love having you here. We were doing a scratch off. KT Spirit 1 won in a random drawing this catchword. And I think you've been here, or you may have heard of it. What we've been doing is the why do we say it, going through the whole book. I'm not breaking any copyrights. So we do cliches, I do all that the yakking. And people love to hear me talk. I don't know why. Or bullshit, whatever. And then if people come up with a saying in the first 45 minutes that has the same letter as the chapter that we're in, we happen to be in B's right now. So KT Spirit, he, where did I put it? He said, if you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch. That got him entered, and sure enough, I drew his name at the end. Just happenstance lucky. And there's Lucky, Lucky Dog, Productions moderator. And Linda Barker's here too. Seems like you're a little late tonight, Linda. Still in the bees. I think we're going to be out of the bees next week. I actually have a special title for that day. All right, we're looking for J's, and I don't think we're going to find a J. We're running a little long. That's okay. We do that anyways. Phone just beeped. And it's from Lee Wee Gypsy Child. No, it's not. No idea who that's from. Looks like a picture of, wait a minute, this could be important. This could be way extremely synchronistically important. 213. Oh, it's from the same people. I wonder if that's cast iron. It sure looks like it. It looks like it's not a claw foot or a lion's foot, whatever they call it. But it could be a cast iron. If that's cast iron, I'll definitely be picking that up. Because they're worth a couple dollars. As scrap. All right, we are.
Careful.
What kind of games were you guys playing?
Baseball.
Baseball, okay. Just, there's people that came in and then all of a sudden they're gone. I'm like, that was a short game.
Right.
All right. I'm at the Sportsplex, so I have a great signal here. Another week and 66 minutes. You're right. I was looking for J's. We didn't find any J's. So that's a dead letter. G. I know I saw a G here and there. Amigo. We have lots of amigos around here. Migrants. Prestige. Grapes. Legend. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 letters left. Pumpkin roll video. If James doesn't put one up of it. Okay. Z. I know we have at least one Z. And it's in Kalamazoo. Well, it's not in Kalamazoo. It's in the word Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo is south of here about an hour. Lily, are you coming to M22? I have my doubts, but it'd be wonderful if you are. The next letter is a C. So we have enclose. Boy, I smell alcohol. You know, it's funny when you stop drinking. It's just, whoa. Now and then you can sure smell it. CJ, I have to go. My cell's at 12%. Yeah, mine's getting down too. All right. Live long and prosper. Wait, can't do that. Maybe I can. No, I can't. Take care, Bolo Up. Thank you for being aboard. Yeah, I'll watch both of them too, Todd. C and Sue. C. Octave. Child and Ace. Pistachio, excuse, merciful. I think that's it for C's. Oh, wow, we have A and E. I mean, we had the E earlier. Now we have the A. That's sometimes lucky. A is a nail. Kalamazoo, an absent. Amigo. And those are both of those A's are cross letters with Kalamazoo. Entrance. Raven. Law, an octave. Wayne. Grapes. Ace. That's our first word spelled in puzzle 2. Pasta. Share. Pasta was with share. In other words, they shared a letter. Date. And that's a cross letter with pistachio. I like saying pistachio. Seems elegant. All right. There was an A and aid. Any more A's? I don't see any more A's. All right. We're down to 4 letters. M. As in, you have to believe we are magic. Okay, lime. Amigo. Kalamazoo. Mop. And merciful. Cross letter. Menu. Okay. You know, after a while, after you've done enough of these, I've noticed that there are 2 bonus words that only need the letter M. So any of these other words that need a letter M, they're not going to get them. You can have 1 bonus word that you won, but I don't think you can have more than 1. I'm just saying, don't mean to be a spoil sport. A Q. And I know there's no Q's. So another bummer letter. B. Absent. Have you given up, KT Spirit One? Bid. I hope not. A miracle could happen. So that's it for B. We have 1 letter left. Justin and Christina are here. Welcome aboard. I like saying Kalamazoo, yeah. I did too as a kid. And KT Spirit says Timbuktu. Is that in Egypt? Never mind. An I. An I is a good letter. It may fill something in here. Nail. Not a match. Lime. We didn't spell it. Amigo. We spelled amigo. And present. So that doesn't count. But we've spelled 1 word. So far we spelled 1 and 1. Now how this works, KT Spirit One, if you get 2 and 2, that's automatically a $5 winner. Or no, it's automatically a $10 winner. 2 black words, 2 red words. And then you got a bonus multiplier. So you can get 10 and then it will be multiplied. But you play a really good Kalamazoo. That's a kazoo. I see the humor. Okay, there's an I in suit. I don't see any more I's. We're going to do a double check to make sure. Bid and child. Pistachio. Aid. Finesse. Merciful. Did we have an L? No, we didn't. Firewood. No, we didn't spell firewood. Idle. Pistachio had 2 I's. And that's it. Oh, this could be a loser. Bummer. Okay, we're going to go through. We're going to double check a true kazoo. Kudzu is trumpet vine up here. But you get down lower than Michigan, kudzu is a pain in the ass. Predatory plant. Grand Marais is here. Welcome aboard, Troy. And of course, welcome aboard, Justin and Christina. And Angel and Mikey. I got a gal in Kalamazoo. Cute. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. We're almost done here. Any T's? No, there are no T's. Any P's? No P's. S? No. C S's. No N's, no L's. No S's, N's, T's, L, T, D. I don't think we ever got a D. Nope. N, S, T, R, S, nope. I. Oh, there's an I we missed. But it doesn't help us because we don't have an S to go with it. L, N, D, C. There's a C we missed, but that doesn't help us. It was in the word entrance. We didn't have the N's or the T's. Oh, boy. P, no. H, yes, we had H, didn't we? Yes. Child, but we don't have the L or the D. P, S, T, P, P, B, T, N, L, S, 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 N, D, L, N, D. I'm sorry. This is a loser. We'll just put it in the pot. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping you'd win. Of course, I always hope somebody wins. Tracy's here. Welcome aboard. That wraps it up. We will continue with the bees next week, Wednesday. We may actually get through them. There's not that many left to go. Let me look here. Well, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, whoa. 16, 17, 18. We have 19 expressions that are related to the weather. Letter B. We could do a 2-hour special next week, Wednesday, and try to get through it. And give away a $10 ticket. I don't know. It's just a thought. Park clothing optional. Well, you probably got to be a little prudish. B is for boo. Yeah. Somebody's going to win. Holding your breath? Not. Yeah, good thing. Gambling is not something that you can count on. A lot of BS left. Yep, you're absolutely right. Bob the Builder. There you go. Definitely, Timmy. All right. I put out only one video so far this week. It was just today, as a matter of fact. I might put one out tomorrow. I don't know. Saturday. Guess the channel. And to be fair, if we ever do get to the C's on this little gig that we got going with why do we say it in cliches in the alphabetical whatever poker hand next time. Okay, hey there, you can buy poker tickets, whatever, scratch offs. I've seen them. I've never bought one. Anyways, C's is a clue for Saturday. I know whose channel your channel. Well, Timmy, come on in on Saturday and tell us. That'd be cool. We can guess the channel. Get to do a scratch off ticket. A lot of fun. Share me out. I'd like that. We are at like 962, maybe 63 subscribers, kind of holding steady at that number. So basically need 40 more to break that magical 1,000. And when I do break 1,000 subscribers, and it looks like it's going to stay steady, we're going to have a party. It's going to be fun. You shared my last dream to the next governor of Louisiana. Oh, is her name Destiny? Somehow I have a feeling. C is a clue for Saturday. Yep. Now, this is amazing. I tell a weird dream that I had this morning, and I'm being shared out and given to the governor of Louisiana. Party, yep. Now I got to look up who is the governor of Louisiana. All right. I have no clue. A clue is no clue. I suppose that's could be. But you already know that they're from across the water, so to speak. Not the big pond, a little pond. Why don't I run for governor of my state? I should. I really should. There's some crazies in there in Lansing, Michigan. I don't know. I don't know if I could take the. I don't know if I could handle the swamp. Yeah, Washington's full. It's a swamp. Well, there's little swamps. There's about 50 little swamps. Who knows? Is it Cuba, Mr. Jack? That's a good, doggone good guess. But it's wrong. Yes, I will. Who the next governor of Louisiana is. Yes, I will. See if it's Destiny. Isn't there some politician out there running for office named Destiny? Obviously, probably female. Who knows? Wonder if that's her destiny. All right, mateys, I gotta go. Gotta go shopping. It's 7:22. Don't want to run out of StreamYard minutes. Not this close to the end of the month. All right, mateys. Thank you for being aboard. See you on my videos and see you Saturday for Guess the Channel. In the meanwhile, fair winds and, of course, smiles. And as always, may God bless. Have a good evening. Try a Ouija board. David Cassidy is Timmy's governor. Was he from the Partridge Family? See you, Troy. All right, everyone. Sandra. Everybody have a good one. Take care.